Hey, August Block here again, back with the 1985 Wahoo. And today, what I'm going to fix are the bumpers of the guides for loading your boat on the trailer. The ones that came with this trailer broke off like 2 years ago. They'd been installed with all PVC. They didn't have any metal in them at all, and they were kind of flimsy and they broke off. And for a couple years or more, I've been guiding the boat onto the trailer without those. And it's usually okay, but if there's any kind of crosswind, it's a real bear. I've had to take the boat out of the water like multiple times in heavy wind situations and reload it and pull it out and back it in and reload it. So now I'm going to install these guides properly, and I'm going to walk you through how to do it as well. So let's just get busy. Alright, so here's the whole kit. It comes with these specialty clamps right here. So the bottom of the clamp is this, and the guide pole will slip into that. And then it has these U-bolts that can cross each other. It's got that cool little groove in it right there for them to cross over. So those are specialty items specifically for this. And then these are the guide poles. I bought all of this at Advanced Trailer Company in Pinellas County, but these specialty brackets are actually made by a company called Waterland Supply Company, so you might be able to order those online. Then I just went to Home Depot and I got my own PVC. It was less expensive. Cut it about 2 inches long. There's a little stop right here. So when you put these rollers onto these guide poles, it'll stop right there. So I just cut it about 1.5 inches long. I used the cap as a measurement. So that's everything we should need for this job. Let's get at it. I'm just going to start by putting the brackets on and then just finger tightening them on there. So I can't do the cross pattern here because they're this trailer is too big for this model. It has two options. You can do the cross pattern, or you can do the straight, depending on the size of the trailer. So my trailer is too big to do the cross pattern. The beams here are too wide. So I can go straight. Very simple. And the way I'm choosing the location here is I'm getting as far back as I can, not interfere with my tie down, also not interfere with this strut right here. This was also approximately where the previous one was. You can see it was on the top here. And then I'll just be able to slide this in along the side of the boat. So as far back as I can to get the best guidance coming onto the trailer. So now this should slide right in here. I have to loosen it up a little bit. And I won't tighten that all the way until I get the other one in there, and I can measure the beam of the boat and then set this for the width, the widest part. Alright, so now I'm over on the starboard side. Just going to do the same thing, and I'm actually not going to tighten these up quite as much. So I loosen them. So now I'm going to bring this in here. Alright. That's pretty good. Okay. And then I'm going to take a quick measurement to make sure that these are the same distance on both sides from the back, so they're even. So there's some bolts on this side that I'll need to clear. So in order for this bracket to clear those bolts, it needs to be set in at 12.5 inches. So I'm going to go ahead and mark that at 12.5 in case it gets jostled before I tighten it up. And then come back and fix it. Now I'm going to measure the beam. This looks to be the widest part of the boat, which is 74 inches. I snugged up the bracket a little bit so that this would be straight so I could get the measurement, but I didn't lock it down yet. But in order to move this out a little bit, I'm going to use a rubber mallet just to bang it out a little bit. Since the boat is 72 here in the stern where the guides are, and the widest part of the boat, the beam, is 74, I need to add 2 inches just to match that, and then I add 2 more inches just to give it some room. So I need to bang this out just a little bit more. Right there. It gives me 4 inches at the stern here. That should do it. Now I'm going to do the same on this side. Give this 4 inches. Okay, we're good. So now I'm just going to tighten all of these up. I'm going to use a wrench because I don't have a socket that deep. So now I'm just going to put the PVC pipe on here. This has a little stopper on it. So this is 2-inch PVC. Just goes on there like that. Then I have this cap. I'm not going to glue it on. And I'm going to put it on the non-factory cut end. I'm going to put the factory cut end down. I'm just going to hand tighten that because there's no pressure on it. Okay, so there's my bumper and my roller. Do the other side now. Factory cut down. Okay. Installed. Okay, so that job's done. It looks great. I'm really happy to finally have it fixed. I'm also happy that I didn't, normally when I do a job, I'll try to figure things out and cobble things together and make them work, but it was really nice to actually just go get the right parts, the ones that were made for this function, and to install them. They're easy to install, and it really only set me back $175 and took me all of about 30 minutes to install. So I highly recommend going that route if your guides and bumpers are broken. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed the video. See you next time.